Hello and welcome to Business Law. I am your instructor. My name is Professor Grimes. I am in the Legal Studies Department and I've been with CCBC for 13 years. I am looking forward to an amazing semester. This will be an overview of the Blackboard tools and how to navigate the system. When you initially log in, you will come into an announcements page. This will be where I post topics regarding the course. As you can see, I posted a welcome message for you. I will also post the links for everyone to sign up for our professor meeting. So you'll come into the announcements page, and if there are any new announcements, they will be posted here. Once you have read the announcement, then click course content. This will take you to the screen where you are able to see all of the links. Now, I have also posted a number of the links in this course menu, and they are just linked to this course content. But if ever there are any questions, just click on the course content button and it will take you here. Start here gives you a list of frequently asked questions. This is also a breakdown of course instructions. Here's some helpful hints for success. Student resources. This student resources button takes you to all of the things outside of our Blackboard course. So here are your student resources. Here's Collaborate. If you have any announcements that the college sends, they will be in the student resources. This right here will also take you to Blackboard Portfolio. You see Respondus Lockdown Browser. You will be taking your exam in Respondus, at the testing center. You do not have to use Respondus Browser for that, but if you are enrolled in a course and you have some questions, this lockdown browser is provided here on the Student Resource Center. You'll be able to also click these links and it'll take you to the CCBC website. So Testing Center, you will be required to take your final exam in the Testing Center. Here's the button for the Testing Center. Okay, so let's go back. But like I said, this button is the Start Here button. Now, let's go back to course content. Okay, here is your syllabus. Your syllabus outlines all of the course material. It tells you who I am. My office is on the Catonsville campus. It's in the Best Building in 205. This is my CCBC email address. Only use this email account if Blackboard is down. For the most part, Blackboard is pretty good with sending messages. They are time and date stamped. This CCBC account, sometimes it spams. And so you may be sending me a message and I may not receive it. But if you send everything in Blackboard, it is in a secure site. It is date and time stamped. And so you have a record of sending your message. Okay. This is the textbook that we will be using. We also will be using Cengage. It was bundled with your textbook. You will need an access code because you're required to use MindTap in this course. Also, we use Blackboard Collaborate for online instruction. If you scroll down, here you have your grading and course requirements. We have MindTap. They're called MindTap Hypotheticals, which are quizzes. Students are allowed to take quizzes in this class twice. You will take the highest score. Quizzes are timed. They're anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. MindTap homework assignments, you only get to take those once, and they're worth 12 points each. And then you have written homework analysis. There are 4 written papers that you have to do. They're short targeted assignments. You will see them in the module folders. We have class discussion on the discussion board and the professor group meeting. CCBC requires that you have proctored assignments. 30% of your grade needs to be proctored. So your 30% will come from the professor meeting, whether you choose to do that via Blackboard Collaborate, or I am offering an evening, well, it's really an afternoon session, pizza with the professor, but we will get to that momentarily. Please note, I do not accept late assignments. Late assignments are not accepted unless you have a documented emergency, meaning hospitalization, a doctor's note, something happened. If that is indeed the case, as soon as you realize that your assignments are going to be late, I would ask that you send me a message to keep me abreast. And then once you have your documentation, you will forward that. Final exam will be taken at the testing center. Okay, I encourage you to take and make your appointment in advance so that you have an appointment for the day that's most convenient for your schedule. This is the information about the quizzes. You can take them twice. We'll accept the highest score. They are timed, but you take them at home and they're in MindTap. Class discussion. I will post questions on the discussion board. In fact, I've already posted those questions. Those discussions are worth 20 points. I encourage you to participate. These are graded assignments. Those questions are going to be posted so that you and your classmates can engage in discussion. There is a grading rubric that tells you exactly what I am looking for when it comes to your participation. The group discussion is a debate. Students get together and I facilitate, and we can do it via Blackboard Collaborate, which is an online video chat room, or there's a pizza with the professor option, but I will get to the schedule momentarily. So your syllabus here towards the end outlines your weekly assignments. So module 0 will be due on October the 20th, and then module 1, so forth, and it's outlined here in the calendar at the end of the syllabus. Okay. Now, those weekly assignments correspond to the weekly module assignments in Blackboard. There's a link here. There's also a link on the course content page. So here's module 0 that was mentioned. Module 0, when you click on that, it tells you the objectives. We are going to learn Blackboard as well as the tools and functions. I need you to send me a message by October the 20th. All assignments in this class will be due by 11:55 p.m. This is worth 3 points. So send me a message, you get your 3 points. You also need to send an assignment. So it then says upload your assignment as an attachment into the assignment box. In this class, assignment boxes are in the module folder. So here's your assignment box. You know that it is an assignment box because it has this. And there's usually a message that says upload your assignment here. Okay. So some chapters have homework in MindTap. There's a link to MindTap assignments. If you click that link, here's a guide for students. This here will demonstrate how you navigate MindTap. What does it mean? If you have any questions, this was created by MindTap for student resources. But for an example, here's chapter 1. So for the first chapter, I put, hey, this is a graded assignment worth 10 points. All of your hypotheticals, remember looking back on the syllabus, the hypotheticals or quizzes are worth 10 points. And they range in time, but they are timed. So you have 15 minutes to complete this quiz, and you may take it twice. Okay, so the assignments that are required in MindTap are downloaded into the MindTap folder. When you click them, you will be redirected to MindTap. When you come into MindTap, this takes me directly to the hypothetical, and you can start that assignment. Okay, now when you close out MindTap, you may come to a screen that looks like this. Now, I have not put the course dates in MindTap at this particular point. They may eventually pop up. It really just depends. The dates are listed on your calendar. They're also listed in Blackboard. But when you come to this screen, you then click this button. It'll take you to the various chapters. This will take you to all of them. Again, this is where you would see the available date and the due date. Right now, all of the chapters that I've made visible to you are available, and I have not posted the due dates in MindTap. But if you come here, then you just come out, and it will take you to all of the chapters. Okay, notice that when you come in as the instructor, certain chapters are hidden because we haven't progressed there yet, and I don't want you to work too far ahead. So here's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, but I just want to demonstrate again how you get here. So you will come into this page, okay? It will say week 1, and then you will be looking for your assignment. You have to click these buttons here. That will take you to the chapter, okay? So these chapters will appear to you. You will not see them when you log in. We will not be covering chapters 14, 15, or 16 in this class. We do cover 17, and we will cover 18, okay? So those chapters are not required. Your required assignments are listed in Blackboard. So when you come into your module assignment, so your weekly module assignment will say you have to complete chapter 1 MindTap quiz for 10 points by October the 23rd. Okay, so you would just go back into MindTap, complete chapter 1, but you don't have to do that in MindTap. You will just come here, go to chapter 1, and your assignment is already downloaded. This is the chapter. Because you have a bundle, you also have the online textbook, an ebook, and then here's the assignment. So that's your MindTap. So remember, I made mention of those professor meetings. The professor meeting schedule is posted here. These will be our online discussions. And then, as mentioned, there's the pizza with the professor. It's at the afternoon of December the 5th. I will post those links as announcements, and you can sign up as we get closer to the date. Now, be sure to read the instructions when it comes to Blackboard Collaborate, because there are rules. They're limited to 5 people, so it's a first come, first serve. So I will give you some time before I post the link so you can kind of get a sense of when you want to sign up. And then that way, when the links are posted, you can go directly to that date. Students are only required to participate in one meeting, whether it's an online session or you come and have pizza with me. Just one. That too is posted. Okay, and as I mentioned before, here are grading rubrics. Discussion board post, grading rubric. It breaks down what it is I'm looking for, your relevance, grammar, critical thinking. So take a look at that when you're doing your posts so that you can get the full credit for your participation. That way we have a wonderful discussion and students are engaged, and we're facilitating, although online, interaction amongst our classmates. Okay, so again, we're going back to course content. Here's the discussion board. As I mentioned, I posted your discussion questions for the various modules. Here's where you will post for module 1, your hello. You will introduce yourself to the class. You come to the discussion board, click this thread, and then create your thread so that you can communicate with everyone else in the class. And then again, here's where you send me messages. So this is pretty much the course. Take some time to acquaint yourself with the course. Make sure that you are familiar, you know where your assignments are. I did post this Cengage technical support, so if you happen to come across any issues with the technical part of the Cengage, not necessarily the content, but if you're having some issues with Cengage, here's a link. This button will take you to their technical support. They take tickets, online tickets, and you would just describe whatever your issues are. So again, I'm looking for an awesome semester. Looking forward to an awesome semester. Please feel free to reach out to me. I am Professor Grimes if you have any questions. I am so happy to have you in my class, and I'm looking forward to meeting you either Blackboard Collaborate or Pizza with the Professor. Take care.